ロサンゼルス・ドジャースは、日本時間28日に本拠地で行われたトロント・ブルージェイズとのワールドシリーズ第3戦を劇的なサヨナラ勝利で飾り、対戦成績を2勝1敗としました。試合は延長18回にも及ぶ、6時間39分の大激戦となりました。この試合で一番指名打者として出場した大谷翔平選手が歴史的な活躍を見せました。4打数4安打、本塁打2本、二塁打2本の4長打、3打点という完璧な打撃に加え、4度の申告敬遠を含む計5四球で、驚異の9打席連続出塁を記録。また、佐々木朗希投手は日本人投手として、8人目となるワールドシリーズ初登板を果たし、1回3分の2を無失点に抑える好リリーフを見せました。この激戦のドジャース各選手の反応を日本語字幕でまとめたので、ご覧ください。
4 innings of this game. I mean, you made your first postseason roster. You're in the World Series. You're having a performance like you had tonight, navigating through that line and putting your team in a position to win in 18 innings. Has it set in just yet?
I don't think it'll set in until this whole thing's over. I'm sitting at home, be like, man, that was cool. I don't even think it's set in that we're, I'm playing the World Series yet. My wife and I were talking about that the other day. It's like, oh, this is, we were sitting in Arizona a couple weeks ago for like a whole month, and now we're doing this. So, I don't think it'll set in until maybe next spring or something.
You were telling me that your family wasn't able to make it out to Toronto, but for them to be here, I'm hoping tonight to see this performance.
No, they're going to be here tomorrow. I know. Maybe I'll get to spend some time, though, sometime. I hope I don't pitch tomorrow.
Just to have this moment, I saw the emotions from Mark Pryor as you walked into the dugout. Tell me, what was the conversation as you're navigating through this, hoping to just find ways to keep going deeper in this game?
The only thing I heard was keep going, and I kept going. Yeah, I mean, it's just, keep attacking them. I got a little less good, in the fourth inning there, but, just staying in and attacking, and then, Will calling a curveball there kind of instilled a little confidence that he had in me, and I just found that last little thing, and I'm just really glad he missed that one.
Can you tell me what it's like doing this here? You've had special moments at Dodger Stadium, but I have to imagine this has to top the list.
Yeah, I'd say I got to pitch in Kershaw's 3000. I thought that was going to be the coolest thing. Then, pitching the World Series, like, oh, that's cool. Nothing can top that. And now this is pretty cool, though. I don't think anything can top that, at least for now. We'll see what happens, the rest of the year, but that was so cool.
Well, this is a remarkable memory that I know you're going to have, and I know it's going to lead to so much more. Congratulations on this moment tonight, because unforgettable moment.
Thank you so much.
Well, Clayton, 18 innings later, 6 hours, I know it was something, but just describe what you, the bullpen, you guys were able to do tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it starts with Will Klein. I think what he did tonight, above and beyond. Above and beyond what anybody can expect out of somebody that's literally never done that before. So all the respect and credit in the world for him to keep going out there, putting up zeros, and had a lot of guys step up all the way down. Robo, Enriquez, all these guys coming out of the pen, putting up zeros for us, and then, yeah, Freddie does what Freddie does, So I'm just glad he's on our team.
We saw you there with the bases loaded. What was such a unique position for you to come in? Can you describe what it was like?
Yeah, I forgot to even say, she threw the ball unbelievable tonight too, going 2+ innings for us. And, yeah, just trying to come in and get one out. Definitely something that haven't done a whole lot, but, you just try and do your job when what's asked of you. And thankful to get a little rollover there. And, yeah, it was a big out for us. I thought it was going to be a bigger out, but we played like 9 more innings. So
there was a kind of cutaway of you. It looked like you got emotional in the dugout. What was going through your mind after you came out?
I was just excited. I don't think I was emotional. I just got excited.
You talked about Freeman. I mean, everybody remembers what he did last year, but to do a similar thing again, how do you describe that, Clayton?
He's the guy you want up. Freddie just keeps taking the moment. We keep putting him in good moments, and he keeps coming through for us. So, like I said, I don't know what else to say other than he's the guy you want up. There's no other way to say it. So, just really glad he's a Dodger.
And Clayton, when you look at what it took from everyone on this team and the moments of October that bring magic. What did this one feel like for you?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't even talk about Show. I mean, Show got on base 9 times, and just he's about to pitch in 12 hours, 15 hours or something. So it's pretty unbelievable all the way around. Whole team effort, everybody. Will Smith catching 18 innings. I mean, I could just go down the list. So. We realize our job's not done. We got 2 more. Those guys are going to be ready to go tomorrow. They got a good pitcher going, so we're going to sleep as fast as we can and get ready to go.
Even though Yamamoto didn't wind up pitching, the fact that he was willing to go out there and do that, what did that show you?
Yeah, I didn't even mention Yama. I mean, he went up and forced the issue, said he could do it, and that's unbelievable. He just threw a complete game 2 days ago, cross-country travel. Get in at 4 in the morning, 1 day rest basically, and go out and say you can pitch. So that's sometimes that's what you need to win a World Series, and we've got a lot of guys in here willing to sacrifice to do that. So that's pretty awesome.
You guys in the pen had the 51 on your hats. How did that kind of come about?
Yeah, just something that we talked about, and I'm new to the bullpen, but Vess, he means a lot to all of us, and he was a huge part of this team, a huge part of that bullpen, so we just wanted to do something to honor him.
This one took a little longer.
We'll start with Barry in the 3rd row in the middle.
Hey, Freddie. Always a pleasure.
Yep.
What is the mindset? Is they're walking Shohei over and over again to pitch to you and Mookie, and then you had constant situations where you had runners on base in extra innings because the way it was set up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like then you finally come through with
no one on.
Run. Huh?
With no one on.
Yeah, right.
It's weird how the game works sometimes, right? Shohei's game, I hope we don't lose sight of getting on. Our starting pitcher tomorrow got on base 9 times tonight. Just incredible. It's just kind of how when you're that hot and you're hitting balls right center, left center, like Shohei was tonight, you just knew he was feeling good. So, I mean, that's the right move. You don't want Shohei to beat you and let other guys try and beat you after his first 4 at-bats, and it took a lot longer, but we finally did it.
Go up front in the middle here, Freddie, with Steve.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Can you talk about and put into words how exhausted you were on the 18th inning? To us, it's just swinging the bat. I know it's more than that. Can you tell us how tired you were at that point?
I mean, to be honest, I wasn't actually that tired. When you have your bullpen doing what they're doing, it just keeps firing you up over and over and over again. If you're tired in a World Series game, I don't think anybody's tired after that. But it's just when you're going through all that, 0 after 0, I was just trying to get on base against a tough lefty, sinker baller. With a hard curveball, I was just trying to get on, but got to a 3-2 count and was able to put a good swing on it. My swings were getting better as the game was going on. I thought I had a couple of hits in, 21 innings ago. It felt like my swing was getting better and better, and thankfully I was able to get one over. But I don't think we're physically tired. I think you're just mentally tired because you're in it every pitch, and every pitch means something in the World Series and in the playoffs. So I think we're all emotionally and mentally drained.
About 5 rows back in the middle.
Hey, Freddie, you've hit a bunch of balls seemingly on the screws, even going back into Toronto, games 1 and 2, and then tonight had a couple balls that look like. At any point, do you get frustrated? Do you get annoyed? Do you get?
I mean, the one in Toronto, I thought I hit way better than the one to center field, where it still was like 20 feet short. But it's not. I'm not getting frustrated. It's because the ball's on the barrel. So I know if I keep staying with that, if I try and switch it up, then I'm going to most likely not be on the barrel. So if you just keep putting good swings on it, sooner rather than later, it's gonna be what you want. But yeah, as the game went on, the ball was going a little bit more true for me to center field and left center. The one that Miles ran down in left center off Lauer, even though I got out, I was like, okay, there it is. I finally felt stay behind the ball and drive it, and it just made my confidence soar. And thankfully, Will Klein, MVP of this game, was able to throw more zeros up, and I was able to get up again.
About 6 rows back on your right, Freddie.
Freddie, of all the times that you guys nearly won the game in extras, Will Smith's fly out, Muncie's foul ball, which one kind of stood out as the dugout getting most excited, like maybe that was going to be it?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's more of you just, as an offense, you're trying to get on. I felt for a couple innings we were trying to do too much, and one of us was just trying to hit a home run. And then as we started getting, passing the baton, Max got the walk, Teo got the hit. We just didn't get the hit that we needed. So it was starting to look like better at-bats after a few at-bats where I think we were just trying to do too much. But as the innings got on, we were getting closer and closer to a ball going over the fence. And thankfully, our bullpen kept throwing zeros, and we got one.
About 6 rows back on your left, Freddie.
Hi, Freddie.
Hey.
Hola. Have you talked to Yamamoto? I mean, if it wouldn't be because of you,
he would be
was
pitching.
going to throw the next inning.
I know. We hugged him, but that's a testament to our team that he's willing to go do that. It took every single guy tonight, and for him to want to do that, I think that just shows you who we are as a group. We'll do anything to win the game, but for him to go out there, and I did see him warming up, and I was like, oh man, that is we got to keep this guy out of the game. But it's just, even though we didn't come in the game, I think that just shows you who we are as a group.
The 2 last ones, Freddie. Julian on your right.
Hey, Freddie. You kind of alluded to it a little bit, but just how do you describe Shohei reaching base 9 times, and then you look up and he's your starter for tomorrow?
Yeah. I think didn't he give a quote that he said he was feeling better at the plate before the game? I think he did. He definitely was. He's a unicorn. It's just, there's no more adjectives you can describe Shohei. It's 4 for 4, 5 walks. He finally got the pitch 2 his last at bat, and he still had the patience to not be trying to do too much and get on base. He's just incredible. We've been talking about him since he got here in 2018. We're still running out of words to describe a once-in-a-10-generational player.
Taro on your left.
Freddie, congratulations.
Thank you.
So it was about 7 hours, almost Tuesday.
Yeah.
So did your lovely children get to see that moment?
Did who?
Your lovely children.
I didn't see him on the field, but I know they were here. I don't know if they got taken home. One of them woke up at 7:30 this morning, so not so sure if he made it. I know Charlie's going to be here for sure. I just don't know if the 4-year-olds made it, but my whole family was on the field except for my kids, so they were so I would assume no one got taken home, so I would assume my kids are still here, but we'll see. I guess after I finish this, we'll see where they're at.
We'll finish up in the second row.
Freddie, when you hit the walk-off last year, you said it's the sort of thing that you dream about in the backyard playing wiffle ball. Did you dream about doing it twice?
No, I don't think you ever come up with a scenario twice. But you just kept getting the opportunities over and over again. The one I flew out to center field, I was just really trying to hit a single there and get a base hit and move on and get this game over with, 3 hours ago. But it's just, when you're in those situations over and over again, it's kind of what you're always in, like, that's what you're talking about as kids. And last year, it was always bases loaded, and 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. I know it happened in the 10th, but to have it happen again a year later, to hit another walk-off, it's kind of amazing, crazy, and I'm just glad we won, and we're up 2-1, and we got our Shohei on the mound tomorrow.
All right, once-in-a-lifetime moment twice.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
All right, thanks, Freddie. Good night.
Yep, good game. It was.
Emmett, for you to bounce back tonight, just what did that mean to you to be able to go out there and have a really strong performance against this team after Toronto?
Yeah, it means a lot. I was happy to contribute even just a little bit to this game, which is, the craziest thing I've ever been a part of. But, it felt great to get a good one under my belt.
Talk about just the collective of this pitching staff, but what the bullpen was able to do to keep you guys in this game. What was the feeling just in the bullpen? I mean, obviously you kind of came out early in the game, but whether it was in the dugout, the bullpen, can you just kind of share what the group was feeling as you guys were going deeper and deeper into this game?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty early. It was like the 11th or 10th or something. but it was just, I mean, it was amazing to watch. After I was done, I mean, it was crazy just watching what Will did, Edgardo, Roki, like everyone pitched today, so it's hard to single out one person, but yeah, Kirsch came in and picked me up. Teo had an amazing play behind me too, but it was just an awesome day to be a part of this team.
Something that felt different for you on the mound today compared to earlier this week?
I don't think so. You know, I thought I executed okay in that other game. Obviously, it didn't go my way. But yeah, I think just some sequencing stuff, some scouting report stuff from the coaches, making a couple adjustments. I think that played a big part.
What did you think of the job Klein did?
What'd you say?
What did you think of the job Klein did?
I mean, I can't put that into words. It's crazy. I don't know if he's ever thrown 70 pitches before. I don't know if he's ever been a starter, but that was amazing. And for him to just go out there and put everything on the line for this team, it's amazing.
And those are the highest leverage innings in a World Series game like that. How are you able to kind of focus on what you need to do and not kind of get caught up in a situation?
Yeah, I think just simplifying everything, trying to make it just, you know, making pitches. I've done it a few times. I've done it a lot before in the big leagues, just make pitches. And yeah, I think as simple as you can make it, the better.
I mean, you played in 100, million baseball games. Anything ever like that? Such a long game?
Absolutely not. No.
There's been a lot of talk about the bullpen. Like an issue here, but to basically win a game like this, how does that feel for you guys as a group?
Feels amazing. I mean, it's a great time to show up as a group and to show what we can do, and that's who the bullpen is, I think, and we haven't always showed it, but that was.
ご視聴ありがとうございました。今後もこのような動画を上げていくので、良ければチャンネル登録よろしくお願いします。